crystal shop. What brings you in today? Okay. I definitely understand that. A little positivity. Yeah. Cleansing. Yeah, well, listen, I think I have just the tools to help you out along your journey there, okay? Yeah, come on in. Yeah, come on in. So, other than sort of, clearing out the bad energy and, kind of getting more into that positive mindset, is there anything else, in particular that you might be, facing right now, some challenge that you could use some help on? Basically, I'm just trying to get an understanding of your situation so that I can give you a recommendation on some stones, some crystals that may be more beneficial for you, whereas, or as opposed to just giving you some general crystals that will help you, but they may not be optimal for your situation. Okay. Sound good? Okay. Awesome. Alright, well, let me start off with this crystal here, which I think is quite amazing. And that is this one right here. Now, do not let the size fool you, okay? This is blue calcite, blue calcite with aragonite. Now, this is a smaller stone. This is meant to be more of a pocket stone, right? Something to be kept with you. Maybe even something to keep in your hand as you or hold in your hand as you meditate. What's it called? It's tumbled, so it's smoother, so that you can't do that. And this stone is amazing at providing a sense of peace. So, this stone is very much like blue calcite, but a bit more intensified. More intensified in the aspect of relaxing, in the aspect of providing peace. Especially nowadays with the world just moving so rapidly. So rapidly. It's important, right, that we have a little bit of a counteract to that. And I think one of the best ways to do that is having a little bit of blue calcite and aragonite in your pocket. And I think that it will work wonders for you, because it has worked wonders for me. I brought this into my work, and it's really helped me feel much more at peace. In particular, whenever I'm meditating, this is also a nice stone to have. So, recommended. Yeah, go ahead, here you go. Yeah. I am a believer in making sure that the stone feels connected, or, it feels right to you. I think whenever you find that connection with the stone, it just amplifies the powers even more. So so the next stone that I kind of wanted to bring up along that same line is this crystal clear quartz crystal. Now, I really appreciate the look of this one because it looks looks very natural, right? It's got like the sort of little ridges and stuff. I mean, I know that, from when it was cut up, right? But it's got little scuff marks on it. Right here, it's got a little marking from the earth, from the stone that it came out of, and I think it's just very nice. It looks very natural, and that is something that I personally appreciate aesthetically about stones, is when they look natural, because they come from nature, right? They're natural, so I naturally want them to look like that. Now, clear quartz is awesome because it helps to amplify the effects of other crystals around you. So for example, if you were to have this blue calcite and then have this clear quartz next to it, you would get an even more intense version of this one, which is awesome because in some cases you just need that extra boost. You just need that amplification to your mood, whatever it may be. So I think having clear quartz is really nice, because well, not only does it amplify other properties, but it's amazing at helping clearing out all of that negativity, clearing out your mind, clearing out your space. Clear quartz is amazing. Absolutely recommend. And you can get that here today for an amazing deal. Alright, I know that you're a first time shopper here, so don't even worry about that. I will make sure that you don't get stiff today. Yeah. Alright. What are you thinking so far? Yeah, it's a lot to take in, and listen, the stones that I've showed you are a little bit more passive, so let me show you some of the two other stones that I think are a little bit more proactive in the sense of protection. Okay, and the first one is gonna be tiger's eye. Look at those beautiful colors. I love putting this thing in the light. It's just amazing. I love tiger's eye. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, this thing is awesome. And so let me tell you a little bit about tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is it's got a lot of properties to it, but one of the things that I really love about it is that it helps to clear out your mental space. For example, if you're at work and you're having a little bit of trouble focusing, or maybe there's just something bothering you and you can't seem to really hone in on what you're supposed to do, tiger's eye does an amazing job at helping you focus. Okay, tiger's eye sort of helps you eliminate all of those unnecessary emotions that sometimes we get overwhelmed by. It helps you sort of clear out that excess the excess stress and anxiety that maybe you don't need. It helps you clear that all out. So what I'm really trying to say here is that this is an amazing stone to help you focus. And more than that, it's very protective, as I mentioned, right? So it does an amazing job at protecting you from not just spiritual attacks, so to speak, but also from direct, overwhelming feelings. Okay, again, this quite a powerful thing, especially nowadays when it's very easy to get sort of caught up with just with everyday life, and when you just kind of need to detach a little bit and get back on track. This is gonna be your friend right here, okay? Tiger's Eye is just one of those musts that I always recommend for people to have for their as part of their protection. Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, here you go. Yeah. Again, that one's a tumbled stone, so it's smooth. It's nice for gripping. I try to provide a little bit of a difference in the stones here. That way you can kind of see if you like the more natural feel or a bit more of a polished feel, which, by the way, there's no wrong or right there. There's no better or worse. Some people think that having a more natural selection makes the stone that much better. I tend to disagree with that. I think that the stone properties remain intact whether you polish the stone or not. So as long as you keep the right mindset, and yeah, I think it doesn't matter, but it's all up to you though. Personal preference, in my opinion. Okay. So the last stone or the last crystal that I wanted to show you today is this amazing crystal, which is quite inexpensive actually, which I love about it because I'm able to provide it for customers at a very reasonable price and get them started off with crystals, or even just adding on this particular crystal to their collection is it's very rewarding, right? Knowing that they got it for an awesome deal. And the crystal that I'm talking about is selenite. Selenite. Selenite is a wonderful crystal. It's got this beautiful sheen to it, as you can see. Looks almost metallic in a way. But this is an amazing stone to have because basically selenite absorbs and clears out negative energy. Whenever you're feeling mad or depressed or any strong, overwhelming feelings, you can grab your selenite tower in your hand and go ahead and just palm it, and you can meditate on it, right? You can really focus on it, make all that negativity flow through you and go into your crystal, and you will see visually see that happening, and you will see an amazing difference in your mood. Selenite does an amazing job at absorbing all of those horrible emotions that sometimes we just don't want to feel, and I gotta tell you that is very relieving, okay? Very relieving to have. So from all of the crystals that I've shown you, it is probably the most inexpensive and also one of the most beneficial. So selenite tower, recommended, okay? Recommended. Plus, if you're into the whole crystal scene, it looks pretty aesthetically pleasing. I mean, who doesn't want a little crystal tower on their office, okay? So just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there, okay? Throwing that out there. Yeah. So, out of curiosity, any crystals caught your eye? Okay, cool. Yeah, I kind of figured. It seemed like it called to you, and I can kind of see the connection there. I can see how that bond might grow later on. So awesome. Let me go ahead and get that for you. So that is the Labradorite. Again, Labradorite is such a mystical stone. I really love Labradorite. It's the first stone that I ever got. It's said to have all of these mystical properties to it because, well, as you can kind of see, I didn't quite explain, but all of these little colors here, they're thought to represent, some people think that they represent like the northern lights and stuff like that, but really what I think it is just a reflection of how much magical essence this actually has. So I think that choosing the Labradorite crystal shows that you really, really, really want to just get back on track with things, and not just get back on track with things, but also enhance yourself, right? Because Labradorite has that mystical property of enhancing your ability. So really awesome choice. I think this is like a little combo here. Good protection, but it's also very good to help you grow, right? And help you focus. And the next one that you mentioned was the Selenite Tower. So we talked a little bit about the Selenite Tower, more than the Labradorite. I know the Labradorite was kind of on the side there, but we did go over this one, and I did mention how this is amazing, right? Amazing at absorbing. And from what you've been telling me, from what you've been describing, I think that you could use a stone that really just captures and absorbs all of those energies and just dissipates them. Dissipates them. Okay. I think that a Selenite Tower is perfect for you. I think you did an amazing job choosing that one. And again, it's gonna look quite fabulous in your office or wherever you decide to keep a crystal tower. So let me go ahead and get these wrapped up for you. Okay. Alright. Now, before we get out of here, just wanted to mention a couple things. Selenite, if put in water, will not immediately dissolve. This is a very dense stone, so you won't see it just crumble away or dissolve in water. However, if left submerged for a prolonged period of time, then you will start to see the integrity of the crystal start to break. Okay, so in general, just kind of keep it away from water, other than whenever you're going to maybe bless the crystal or clean it off briefly. Okay, and as far as the Labradorite, you do have a little bit more flexibility, or this stone, you can clean off more with water. Just be wary that this one does have the metal bindings around it, right? All of these, so whenever you put it into water, it tends to corrode the metal faster, so just be cautious of that. And if you ever do need a replacement for this, feel free to come back, and we can handcraft another one of these for you. That way you're never worried about losing your Labradorite. Alright. Well, I think that just about covers everything. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Of course. Yeah. Well,